Give me all that you got now. Make you want me cause I'm hot now. I'm gone, so faded, I'm on one. Way too strong. Get it, turn up, girl, pull it on up till I can't even think no more. Get it, go down, then come on down, then we can keep it lit, let's roll. Me all that you got now. Make you want me cause I'm hot now. Gotta get to one. So faded, I'm on one. Bang, bang, pop off like a long gun. Gotta get to one. Get faded, turn up, girl, pull it on up till I can't even think no more. Get ready, go down, then give me.
Hey, babies, we are back. New week, brand new motherfucking episode. As always, I have my niggas of him with me in the motherfucking building. I'm weak also because Laquan just said, bitch, we've been getting ready for 40 minutes. Oh my God. I am going to start with the pink-haired mommy, bitch. What the fuck is good, Aaron?
Wait, I muted myself, bitch. Gag. Hey.
Hey.
It's me, your favorite rose gold butch queen.
Okay.
Pumped up in your function last week with a...
Ooh.
Like, ooh. No, hey y'all. I'm here. Just got home from work. Working right now. I got a shift at my other job after this.
Work.
So I'm booked, busy, and underpaid. But I'm actually feeling good. I feel great. I had a great week. My skin is thriving. I mean, she's always thriving, but this week she's just been a little like extra juicy, extra bouncy. The melanin is melanining. So, I'm feeling good. My man I just was on the phone with my man. He's about to bring me lunch because, he just loves me so much.
Yes. I love it.
I love my man down. But yeah, I'm here. I'm chilling. It's giving happiness right now.
I love it. And it looks so comfortable in your house too.
I mean, it's a little cozy.
Yes, right.
It gives cozy. It gives. You've been here, bitch. It gives cozy.
Love it. I love it. Oh my God. We're going to take it over to Laquan. Laquan, it looks like you're cleaning and organizing. What's good?
I am. I'm trying to get rid of some clothes. I'm doing my third spring cleaning of the year. Just trying to get rid of some extra baggage, some things that I know I don't wear or don't need to be wearing, or when I've worn them, I've regretted it while I was out. I'm trying to get rid of those things. Yeah, really just cleaning, kind of chilling, trying to relax before like this busy next 90 days.
Yeah.
Or 60 days at least.
Oh, I already asked you, but I'm going to ask you while we're recording. You mentioned last week that your family was visiting. So I just wanted you to maybe tell us how the trip with the fam went in NYC.
Yeah. So I just got back from Ohio like a week prior. So I just seen my family, and it was like, I was saying it was like the best trip home I ever had. And we was just like, it was just very, very good vibes, good feedback. It was like, it was great. So like they came to New York a week later, my two brothers, my sister, and my mom. And they stayed just 2 blocks down from me at an Airbnb. The Airbnb was big as fuck, very accommodating, was cool, owned by a Black gay man. Who was also a photographer. But yeah, it was fun.
You renting out a space because it's giving
right. Okay. What's tea?
About the South.
Right. Need him to give me a not gonna send the link until we get a check, but
okay.
But yeah, it was cool. We went out to eat a couple times. We got drinks. We went to like that product store I was talking about. We went to we just did like a bunch of stuff. And I took my brother's senior pictures at the studio. We Ubered, we took the train, bitch. It was a lot. We got our nails done, we got our eyebrows done together.
Oh,
wow. Yeah, it was a great trip. They left on Sunday. God bless, because we were spending money. My mom had a health scare like at the very end, and she's still like having it. She got blood work done, but originally she thought like maybe she has diabetes now or something. But she the test came back and said that it's not that. So she's kind of worried that it might be something worse.
Something else.
So, praying for that. Hopefully it's nothing crazy. And maybe she just needs to switch some medicines around or something. I don't know. But yeah,
Yeah.
aside that, it was a great trip.
Yeah, I'll definitely, keep you in my prayers, and I will have to check in with you about that too. So yeah, but I'm glad that everything went well though. So seems like you've been needing a pick me up. So I'm glad that your family came to,
Yeah, it was
pick you
it,
up.
it did help.
Yeah, I love it. I'm gonna go ahead and take it over to my wine princess bitch. The wine down herself, girl.
Look, glass in hand as we speak, bitch.
Okay.
You remember the days when we used to be in the studio, bitch? We always had a glass of wine ready to go.
Also, P.S. I love when you record standing up.
This is a new thing. It stands up and get well, you can't get the whole body because underneath it's not, it's giving whatever.
No.
But it's giving very Zoom call.
I love it, bitch. What's the tea, girl?
Nothing. Little of this, little of that. Still trying to recoup from your weekend, your party, your birthday, bitch. I'm still trying to get my thoughts together. But that's every time I come to your place, bitch. You already know the tea. But yeah, I'm doing good. Again, waiting for 30. Few weeks. The day is winding down. Before you know, I'll be the big 3-0.
Yes.
Yeah, anticipating my trip. Ready for what that's going to be. I found out a few people are going to be down there at the same time. I might have to rekindle some things. Oh, you know what? Speaking of, I know we haven't spoken about dating in a while, but there's a new app out that I'm using. I don't want to promo them, but it's a new app that's out.
Okay.
I thought you was about to say you got a new nigga.
A girl,
bitch,
I was about to say.
I thought you was about to debut a new nigga, bitch.
No, if I had one, my glow probably would be completely different.
Mm-hmm.
I would be glowing, not glow. Okay. So yeah, it's a new app that I'm using. They call it like the black version of Tinder. Again, I don't want to say the name because we're not getting anything from it. But bitch,
wow.
I'm getting some teas off of there. It's not like, Jack the Grinder. It's real conversations, people who really want relationships and stuff. And I've been, buzzing like a busy bee, trying to get me some things, and some great conversations have come from it. So I'm back out here,
Is it safe for queer Black people?
Yeah, it's a full. It's based for Black people, but white people try to come in. You see a few profiles that give that, but majority of it is Black queers. You get to change exactly what you're looking for on it.
Yeah.
But I've been getting my things. I'm just like, oh my God. And it's so, again, I believe you've mentioned this before. Like, there's so many handsome men in New York.
Girl.
I forgot I haven't dated in a while. So I got on there and I'm like, and then they're liking me. I'm like,
I really wish there was a serious service. I remember, that show $1 Million Matchmaker?
Yeah.
I really wish there was something like that for the Black gays, just because
off the market.
Okay, but I feel like the app is just a mixture of people not really sure what they're out there for. There's people up there looking for relationships. There's people up there looking for sex, and it kind of gets all mixed up.
Well, this app doesn't even give shine light on the sex. I haven't seen anything that was like, oh, I want sex. It gave very much of people like, I'm really looking to talk to someone. I want to get to know someone. My future. Some people said that they put in the reviews that they found that their future husband on there already. I'm like,
oh my God.
Sign me up.
Well, girls, don't talk about it too much. You might need to get your husband first before you tell the girls about it.
Okay, before they snatch him up, bitch.
Listen, y'all know I'm always putting out his tweets like, dear future bae. I hope he's watching, because every tweet that I put out about him, I hope he's like, look,
bitch, you can make a scrapbook, okay? You should do that. You should make your scrapbook
right now, right? Hey, baby, I know you're listening. Hey, look,
I live just because I feel like there's a large amount of Black gay men who really do want to be in a relationship, but they really don't know the spaces or where to go to date or where to find them, and it makes it easier, being on an app. But I'm happy to hear that.
Thanks.
I love it. As the girl said before, bitch, I just got off of celebrating, and it's been really, really cute. Back to business though, it's giving school, it's giving work, and I'm really, back to the grind or whatever. Just recently registered for my summer classes, so I will be busting it down for the summer. And it's so crazy, but pretty much a year of school has already been done in less than 3 months. So yeah, it's a blessing. And other than that, I'm just chilling, looking forward to warm weather, looking forward to cocktails on the rooftop, you know, and no drama. That's it.
Okay, bitch, but you being too humble about your
Right.
function, you need to
Right, bitch.
you need to host more functions because, bitch, first of
I'm
all,
that girl.
very black, very
then,
queer,
yes.
very.
Oh.
The Bush Queens were in the building.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
Now
I
let
felt
me
Call
so
it
good,
the
bitch.
cosmic, bitch.
Now let me tell you, there's one thing that I love to do, and that's fucking party. And obviously we haven't got to do that much because of COVID, but it was such a perfect night. You know, I think everybody has been, you know, held up in the house and just looking to really, really let loose. And it was such a fucking vibe. I haven't seen some of those girls in almost over a year, you know? So it was just a cute moment. And like you said, bitch, it's so nice to be around the Butch Queens. Like we give a lot, but when you're around like all of your girls, and I say all of y'all are my girls, like, you know, we all, you know, present different, but when it comes down to the shits, everybody is with the shits.
Everybody's with the shits.
I fucking love it. So yeah, that's it, bitch. That is it, girl. Woo! It has been a week of hot topics. There's been so much shit going on in the world, and it's time to get our opinions on it. So, bitches, are y'all ready?
Are y'all ready?
Okay.
Come on out, bitch. Let's go.
So recently we had got the tea that Cuervo and Saweetie had broken up, but this week...
It's not Cuervo. It's not
Quavo.
It's not Cuervo.
Listen, Malik, you trying to put your own little spin on it, bitch.
I mean, I don't say his name much, so...
She's not in my vocab, so it's okay.
It's Quavo?
Yes.
Yeah, but I kind of like Cuervo now. No,
I like Cuervo too, bitch.
You know, I have a Spanish accent, so I just like
every now and again she comes out.
I was trying to roll my R's. But no, Quavo and Saweetie just recently broke up, but TMZ just recently dropped a video of them fighting in the elevator, and it has gone viral, obviously, and it's been all that everyone can think about or talk about. So I just want to...
Wait, but Gaga Helaquan finally sat down, bitch. She said, wait.
But she ain't know.
I didn't know. I saw people saying something about an elevator, but I didn't know it was that.
They had a Jay-Z and Beyonce type moment in the elevator.
Yeah, I didn't know that's what they was talking about. I didn't know.
Girl. It's a big thing.
So obviously, you know, you haven't seen the video, but for those who have seen the video, you know, it's a small few seconds of like a very, very intense moment.
They dropped a whole minute video now. They got
it's a whole minute now, bitch.
Now, first they dropped an 8-second clip. No, bitch, they got a whole like minute. Yeah,
so y'all have to explain that one. What's the 8-minute one look like?
No, but she's 1 minute. She's extended.
I mean, 1 minute. I'm sorry.
Bitch, don't add no more time on it. Look,
I'm like,
floor.
That's what I'm like. I mean, you watch the video and he throws her up against the wall. There are comments saying that, you know, he doesn't hit her, but bitch, he throws her against the wall. Like,
first of all, people are saying that we're overreacting how he did it. She shouldn't have been thrown anywhere. It shouldn't even have gave that. That's just it, bitch. She should not have been in that type of situation.
She's on the floor.
You know what I mean? Video. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure whatever they were going through was not that deep.
Yeah, so I had seen somebody say like when people go into the fetal position, it's given like defense mechanism because like bitch, it's given I really want to stall on him, but I'm not really trying to fight. Like people do that to like either they're like in deep panic or they're like, bitch, I can't do what I really want to do. But that situation was given very much. That was not the first time, and probably was not the last time. And I just hate like I'm about to read, but like I hate like all the black cis heads are like men are like using this to like justify. Like I saw so many men like come and speak out like, oh, I'm standing in solidarity with Quavo because I saw her like try to swing on him and I'm here to support black men. And I'm like, Miss Thing,
Are we watching the same video?
Had that been your mother?
Okay. That's what I always want people to put in this. Like, if that was your mom, would you be saying the same thing? No, you be trying to go catch him and whip his ass. Right? That's not, yeah, I don't understand that sometimes. They got that double.
They broke up because of that threesome thing or what?
They broke up because he was cheating on her, but that video resurfaced because they had.
But by the time that had came out, they was already broken up.
Yeah,
and I think she had they had to announce it at that point because it was given like, girl, the girls are trying to read me for a threesome comment. They don't even know I'm not even with this nigga no more. Look. And then they was reading her because she was at the interview with her ex, so it was giving, girl, why you with your ex? Like, they've been reading her for the past few weeks, and it's like, girl, 1 minute y'all want to be about women empowerment, 1 minute is support Black women. Then it's like, and then this is just reminding me about when Megan got shot.
Yeah. Right.
It's giving like
Rihanna and Chris Brown.
It's giving y'all are late. It's no shade. I'm just gonna straight out. Y'all are late. Like,
I mean, I don't know. It is whack.
Yeah.
I really still can't stomach that, like, Chris Brown's name even. And it's crazy to me that people still be going hard for Chris Brown. And maybe, you know, people grow, of course, whatever, but bitch, them pictures it's not really forgivable.
I think people can't let go of the pictures, which they shouldn't have to.
Rihanna should no woman should ever face look like that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I so my week has been, the theme of it has been, people really don't respect Black women, you know? And just how, you know, white people like to gaslight us about racism. The Black community loves to gaslight Black women about the Black community respecting Black women, you know,
and supporting them. And it happened to do that during Women's History Month. Isn't it Women's History Month?
Exactly.
You know? And don't even let it be about Black trans women, because then it's
okay. We're gonna get there too. Because look,
it's giving no ma'am, no Pam for the girls. You know what I'm saying? And so it's so crazy because I've been slightly dealing with this topic at work as well. And so I just want to say that we really, really, really need to start treating and respecting Black women, you know? Nothing more to say, nothing less to say. It is so horrible that we subject like Black women to not only just like abuse, but literally just what it is to be embarrassed in like the entire world. And then to have someone tell them that like you don't believe them, even when it's like physical proof, you know? And so I can't really imagine what Saweetie is going through. I can't really imagine what Megan is going through. The girls are still talking about Megan, and this situation happened, you know, months ago, you know? And so it's just sad, you know? And what really sucks is that most of the time Black women are caping for Black men in the situations. Like with the Megan situation, she really necessarily didn't turn that short little motherfucker in, you know? And Saweetie, okay, I don't even really know his name. And Saweetie hasn't really even said anything about Quavo, you know?
But she didn't say nothing until it was over and said and done, and she was done. She said she's been through a lot of emotional stress. So that's what really, you know, geared her to making that move. But I mean, shit, when the bitches, when the girls are done, they're done. Like,
also, first of all, they're mad messy for leaking that footage.
Oh yeah, you know TMZ though. You know what TMZ gave though.
Because my thing is like, bitch, if that been happened, have y'all was sitting on this footage, y'all like what? That is messy in itself.
During Women's History Month,
and someone had connected the whole thing to the Tina Turner documentary. So I don't know if y'all got a chance to see the Tina Turner documentary, but a lot of what Tina Turner was saying was that throughout her whole history, she's had to talk about the abuse that she'd experienced from Ike or at the hands of Ike, and she never really wanted to talk about it, and she was always forced to talk about it. And I feel as though it was a move by TMZ to force Saweetie to talk about the situation when she had already said that, like, I'm gonna keep it cute. I'm done with it. I'm wrapping the situation up, you know?
Yep. And no, I really feel like she paid it, and she Bitch, if that's out, she could have been fierce about it. No shade.
Yeah, and it was just someone making it a point on Twitter to say that like this is a prime example of when people are like physically abused or assaulted, and we don't give them the respect of like not wanting to tell their story and pushing them to tell their story. So yeah, it's really sad, you know. It's so funny how there's this moment of like almost celebration, and we idolize these women, and then as soon as they do anything to paint Black men truthfully, you know what I'm saying? Okay. We, you know, tear them down, you know? So I can't explain to you how much I've seen Saweetie be retweeted in these last few months. And then it's just like, almost like, you know, her fall from grace. And this wasn't even her fault, you know? So yeah, it's really, really crazy. We're gonna go ahead and get into our next hot topic. I don't really want to say this is a hot topic. This is just really alarming, but Arkansas and many other states have passed a bill to ban gender affirming care for trans youth. And yeah, so I kind of wanted to sit that on the table as well and see what the girls feel about that.
That's even legal.
Go ahead, look on. I'm sorry.
It's just crazy that that's even legal to make a law like that in 2000.
I'm about to say people have a hard enough time getting health insurance to begin with.
Yeah.
Now y'all gonna set it back even more for people who are child. Y'all are doing the fucking most. It makes no fucking sense for y'all to even do some shit like that to people. You understand? They have it hard as it is. I don't.
Hatred is really hatred is powerful. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I recently saw something, but I want to say there are about 30 states out of 50 that have bills like this directed at trans people as it pertains to just medical care, you know, gender affirming surgeries, housing, and it boggles my mind that the government has made it a type of agenda to go after trans people, you know? And I often just sit kind of trying to pinpoint where the issue came from, you know? And not really understanding why there's this need to really end trans people. You know, obviously, if you're not able to get the proper care, if you're not able to have housing, you're not really able to sustain life, you know?
Right.
And so why that, you know? And I don't understand. Yeah.
Sorry, I was trying to read the bill, like what actually got passed. Because I think last time I was seeing something about something, I was like, bitch, something already got signed. Like, are you done?
Yeah.
But I was just reading, and it says that this is the first state that's actually like targeting trans youth.
Okay.
And
the
babies. And it's like, it's very intentional. It's done to just break down people. And for me to like actually work and deal with trans youth and just deal with this weekly and see how their lives are impacted. I'm only imagining like how it hasn't started yet. It says it's going to start in the summer, but like this is really crazy. And this is just, I don't know what other way to put it, but it's literally a direct attack on people's livelihood. Like, I don't see why does it matter to you what I'm doing with my kids? That's like,
can I ask a question?
I don't.
Is it gonna affect them, like, you know, like trans girls getting like their hormones and stuff like that? Is that gonna be affected as well?
It's anything that's gender affirming. So if they need hormones, and that's the thing with the straights, they always assume that like when people are saying they transition, it's automatically into surgery. Like that's not
right.
All that.
I wish they'd let go of that as well. Yeah, they gotta let that shit go.
And
that's not what it's all about.
Niggas don't be educated and wanna be. They got all these white people in power making legislations and passing bills on shit that they don't even fucking know about.
Yeah.
At this point, it's like you just passing a bill because you hate trans people, you hate the LGBTQ community,
you hate the blacks, you hate everything. It's like, what are y'all passing these bills just to fucking make people go crazy? for no reason when you could just be like letting people live how the fuck they're supposed to live just like you live.
Like, bitch, why is that headline news? Like, why is that a thing? Like, you know what?
Yeah, topic of discussion. Like, girl,
niggas
what?
wake up in the morning like, I'm gonna make a bill today.
I'm gonna mess with the queer community one more time just because
we're not gonna let the transgender youth get what they need. Like, why is that a thing? That's what I can't fathom.
It's so surprising though. Still, you know, I'm not surprised by anything anymore.
Yeah.
Cause like I know where we live, so I'm like, I'm surprised that wasn't already a law, to be honest, and that's unfortunate to even feel that way. I wish I knew like the answers, like to, you know, fix it in a more immediate way before it like actually goes into effect. I hope that those people who are seeing that are finding themselves sooner than later and finding out they need that kind of care so they can just, I don't know, move before, because I feel that like that's pretty serious and it's worth moving to go to a place where, you know, it is legal to get that kind of care and have it covered. That's unfortunate though.
We're praying for those babies. With the babies. That's what I'm talking about. The babies. Oof.
Yeah, it really is. I'm sorry, I was looking for this this article, but it was saying that like record number state bills in 2021, like this year, there have been over 82 such bills introduced this year, pertaining the just suppressing trans youth rights. And I'm sorry, because I'm reading, but it's saying they include like South Carolina has a House bill and Texas Senate bill that would prohibit gender affirming treatment, which we just said. And Michigan has a Senate bill that would bar high school students from competing on teams consistent with their gender identity. So it is so like, it's like medical, it's housing, it's like even their day-to-day lives like at school, you know what I'm saying? And it's just, wow, I really can't believe it, you know? And going back to what Aaron said, it boggles my mind as a gay man that the government finds these like insidious ways to control people who just are queer, you know? And I can't take it, you know? And I don't understand why. The same questions that I have for the Black community that constantly like literally wake up. I saw a tweet the other day and was just very ignorant, like, you know, I get why you want to be gay, but I don't understand why you want to be trans. And just like, that's the energy that you woke up with this morning, was to like wake up and attack the trans community. And I just don't understand the importance of what like trans people are doing wrong. You know, obviously I know the answer, they're not doing anything wrong, but it's just, I don't understand it. So it's a mess. It's a mess. Let's get into some more mess this week. Lil Nas X. I don't even know where. It's so the release of his new video, Montero, has been causing a lot of controversy.
His name, by the way, his name is Montero, so the song is his name.
Right. So I'll let you take it away, Laquan.
Look, what don't take it away?
Okay, Miss X, she said, "Call me by your name."
Right. Yes. Well, I didn't know at first. I'm like, okay, bitch.
I didn't either. Yeah.
This is the song that he decided to name after himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Lil Nas X put out this video with, you know, all these incredible visuals, which features him and like a lot of different queer designers actually.
Oh.
Which I loved. Like I like all the, like they had Austin James Smith, they had Westla, they had Chris Habana, like a whole bunch, like a mad like queer designers like was like did his costuming. But yeah, and at the end, you know, he slides down a stripper pole and lands on the devil's lap and gets the devil lap in, and then he kills the devil and puts the devil's horns on his own head. And then he gets his wings, and then he gets his wings back. Yeah.
So a lot of people are really upset about the themes that are represented in the video.
In addition to the fact that he came out with a Satan shoe, a Satan shoe, like a Nike shoe, but it was not like Nike did not approve it. Someone bought I guess they ordered a bunch of custom like Nike ID sneakers and then sold them through some other company. So he got for that. And then also a big snippet of his video was stolen from FK Twig's like cellophane concept, in which he like apologized for. He said he didn't realize that like so much of that was going to be inspiring their video. And so a lot of things. So a lot of people are upset, and he is not here with it. He's not.
Yeah.
He's
he has been chewing the girls up, bitch. She's being a troll on top of a troll, and she got time, bitch. I live for Lil Nas X. No shade.
I love it. I want to say this. This is what I'm gonna say. Let me not say this. I really love how he was able to capitalize on Old Town Road and how he has really bloomed into the person that he is now, and that he's really, really intentionally and actively using his platform to just bring awareness to the LGBTQ community. And that's one thing that I'm thankful for, just because I feel as though the little babies that are coming up, the kittens, you know, that are his age, they definitely need someone to connect to. And although that is not my person that I connect to, just because, you know, he's way younger than me, I do feel as though he's important to the younger generation. So I'm a little flabbergasted by just the video, just because no queer artist, specifically Black queer artist, has gotten this big where they're able to just produce on such a mass scale, you know?
There was budget there.
Right. And I kind of liken him a little bit to Lady Gaga, you know? I remember how she came out and like stormed the girls and became like this, you know, advocate for the LGBTQ community. And like, you know, we listened and we paid attention because she had the coin for us to do that, you know? So again, I'm really, really happy for him. And between my niece, Zia Wade, and him, bitch, we need to protect the girls. It's just like, I'm supporting anything that they do at this point, just because these are the girls, the up and coming girls. So yeah.
Well, I just want to say that I live for the fact that he's making all of these homophobic Christians upset. I just want to say that he's making all those girls upset. He's shaking a few tables. Again, I don't think the tables have been shooken in a while. Yeah. And I think that, you know, everyone has had a lot to say about what the things that he wears, how he represents himself, how he speaks, whatever he does. It's all this, all that, and it has come from most people of religion. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm glad that he took it upon himself to create something that be like, fuck y'all, I'm gonna do what I want. Y'all want to talk about I'm going to hell. I'm gonna go to hell, but I'm gonna turn hell upside down while I'm down.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
I was living. I live for everything he's doing right now.
I had a hard time with the video. I had a hard time. Like this whole situation is difficult for me, and it doesn't help like the concept was like taken from FK, and then like Nike did not give them permission to do the shoe. That didn't help with me trying to figure out how to defend this properly.
Yeah,
I'm here for him. I'm glad he got like budget. I'm glad that he got budget. I'm glad that, you know, he's able to defend himself in the way that he can and stuff like that. I can't relate to like his story, and I don't know what his story is really like his story with Christianity and stuff like that. So I don't know what, like, I would never like make any like work that is like that blatantly like fuck Christianity or like or, you know, fuck straight people, or, you know, I'm more like pro this, pro that than anti this, anti that.
But what was fuck Christianity about it?
I don't know. Just like it felt I don't know. And I'm not a Christian, but for some reason I feel it made me
I am, and I still gave very much of this is what they get, because they will make it upon themselves to make us feel uncomfortable. And I'm always team make their asses feel uncomfortable too, because every time I step in the church personally,
I mean, it made
make me feel away. So I was here for whatever he was doing. Go ahead. I'm sorry, LaQuan.
I mean, it definitely made me uncomfortable, but I'm glad if this is his story and this is like what his experience is, like, I'm glad he's getting to tell it. It's not my taste. and even like all the white girls doing the devil shit. And I love like movies about witches and shows about witches, but when they be using the word Satan, I be feeling really uncomfortable. So I don't really know how to interact with it properly. Because I am also a very dark girl, and I like dark art and stuff, but the devil stuff is like, I don't know. It's a lot for me. So I don't know if this, I don't know. I don't know how to like defend it or talk about it, because a lot of it feels like political too, as far as like them giving him the budget to do that. But like, other people is not. I don't know. It feels like, and especially when I thought that Nike let him do that shoe, I'm like, why are they throwing him under like this, knowing he about to get mad flags?
Well, I knew that was for. I knew Nike wouldn't do something like that.
Yeah, well, I'm glad.
The shoe thing is kind of like, girl, if I bought the shoes, I don't see what's like. I paid for these customized sneakers.
And these are mine, yeah.
Y'all have the option for me to customize my sneaker on this website. I customized it how I wanted to customize it and capitalized off of it. Now y'all are mad because
y'all gave me what I needed to do. Now I used it, and now it's wrong. Got it.
Christians in the head office, or there's white men in the head office, or
I mean, my black, gay, non-Christian ass, if I was in the Nike office, I would also have been upset if I saw like Lil Nas promoting this Nike shoe with all these things on it. So like I'm very not confused.
What makes you upset about it? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Like if I was Nike and it was my brand, and like he didn't say like, there was no like, oh, this is a third party retailer I'm selling this through. It was like presented as like, this is my Nike collab. I was like, girl, we didn't have nothing to do with that. We honor our, customization like tools, whatever. But like, don't think we like promoting 666 sneakers or whatever with blood.
I'm about to say, but couldn't they have just put out a statement like that? I mean, company has done it before. Like if someone has done something incorrect with their brand, they could be like, well, this is not what we represent. Not making a whole thing about it.
I'm sure Nike would not be suing them if they legally were not able to sue them, and so they probably should have looked at like whatever laws it like are. You can't order 300 pair of the same customized shoe and then sell them as if like
resell them.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know that I don't think that's legal.
Yeah, it's the resale.
I know that people do the resale thing for sure, but in that capacity, I think it might.
I just resold something a little while ago.
Yeah, no, of course, but I think in that capacity, I think it probably is illegal. But maybe Lil Nas will win. Maybe they'll win that case. I don't know. I support him. I would love to celebrate him. This video and that sneaker are not. I'm not.
Something I choose to celebrate.
She's opting out to celebrate.
I'm gonna opt out. I'm not about to bash him on no things. I respect. I respect his journey, and his own story.
Can I ask y'all something?
The song was like catchy. I didn't like it at first, but I did get into the song after I watched it again.
Go ahead, Malik.
And I like the lyrics. So go ahead.
I just wanted to ask, because often I feel as though just being a critic, it has to be either or, but is there a way as like Black gay men for us to not necessarily live for another gay person, but to support them? Like, wholeheartedly just...
I do it all the time. It's mad niggas who I don't even like, who I would give a check, I'll buy a print, I'll put them in the thing, you know what I mean? I do it all the time. And some of the art I don't like, some of the personality I don't like either. But that doesn't. I
don't even think that's like a Black queer thing. I think there's a lot of people tune into stuff, and it's like, I appreciate the product you're putting out, but I don't really like you. I think that's like
you got the space to do it too, and I hope you get more space to do it for sure. My main thing was like, it just was something I don't have energy to like defend like a lap dance on the devil, kill the devil, steal a concept. Inappropriately market like a sneaker that is not actually associated with the brand as big as Nike. Like, it's like a lot to defend, and I kind of just don't really have it. I'm trying to find the right avenue to do it for sure.
I'm about out.
And even I watched Sabrina, and they got like, they talk about praise Satan, and even that, not into it. I feel like they could have made the show without saying that.
I didn't know that.
But that's my take. But God bless and continue.
Don't end it with God bless.
Girl, okay.
Oh, not God bless. Oh my God, I'm sorry.
Right?
She's a religious girl.
You shady bitch.
Oh my God.
You knew what you was doing, bitch.
No, I didn't. I said God bless.
God bless, babies.
Well, bitch.
This is the Lil Nas stand account. No shade. I'm living. Listen, I'm
bitch,
all for disrupting the peace.
First of all, Lil Nas is a barb. So that's one.
And a troll. And an Aries.
Nas Mirage was her original coming up. She was a barb.
I love it.
I just feel like if we're gonna appreciate or uplift, we uplift a lot of shit that people do that other people may not agree with. If he felt like this is how I need to represent my journey, literally self-titling the song, like I feel like that message was important to him. Mm-hmm. Me growing up in a religious, literally went to Catholic school, literally being told my whole life I'm gonna burn in hell, I'm gonna die, I'm a faggot, like niggas is not gonna live for me. A lot of people growing up, the little girls, the little boys, they're gonna relate to that. They're gonna have something that they could celebrate. They might feel like that. Like a lot of people feel things and don't want to do it because, oh, it might be controversial. Oh, this, like the fact that he's just doing it because he wants to do it. Yeah, I live for. He really doesn't give a fuck. And even if he does give a fuck, we don't know that he gives a fuck. So I just appreciate that he's being carefree about it. The thing about FKA Twigs.
Yeah.
Girl, nobody watched that video. No
shit. I watched it many times.
I watched the video.
That goddamn video. That video is stunning.
It was a really great video. It was.
He didn't watch the video because he wouldn't have not put it out. He literally said his team presented the idea to him and he didn't know that there was that correlation. So he did not see that video.
Hold on. Can I ask a question? Didn't FKA Twigs put out an apology or something towards him? Or I didn't read the whole post. I just seen people talking
They both posted about each other. So she called him. They spoke about it. He apologized. Okay. Yeah. He acknowledged that, he didn't do the background check to see if this had been done already. And he paid her dues. So I feel like
that's why part of this video feel like a setup too, though. Like this whole team on this, he doesn't have knowledge on a lot of these elements. He getting in trouble for this and that. I feel like his team is like fucking him up over in some way. Yeah. Maybe the devil lap dance part was fully his idea, and that's what he wanted to represent as himself. Maybe that part. But maybe
also he could have just had the same idea as her. There's a lot of shit that like niggas be having the same idea.
I was about to say, let's not act like originality is still a thing, because girl, everybody's doing the same shit all over again. You understand? Like, so
niggas do the same shit other people do
all the time.
He paid his dues. I don't feel like that's a big deal. The sneaker thing. Mm-hmm. I wanted to buy a pair. No shade.
No shade. I love you, bitch. I wanted a pair.
With the drop of blood was the only thing for me.
Okay, so wait a minute. Hold on. People, was that real blood?
Right, Stevie.
They said there's one drop of blood in there.
Because people were arguing with me. I'm like, girl, she probably got a little prop from the set. She in Hollywood, bitch. She can get whatever she want. They like, no, bitch, that's real blood. I'm like, well, who blood is it?
That's what I want to know, bitch.
That's the only thing that I could be like, bitch, the one drop of blood is COVID. Like, that's the only thing that I was like, but bitch, when the website came up, I was looking for a pair, like no shade, because I'm like, girl.
Bitch, I would have bought a pair. You know, those Air Max are not really that expensive. They're like 150, 160. Bitch, I would have bought a pair. It's no shade. I got me a pair warm through the summer. Bitch.
I think there was like $1,000, but.
Okay. Oh, okay, pay it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm here for however people want to express themselves, as long as they not like inflicting damage or physical.
Yeah, and again, I think one message that I always put out.
This was his story to tell. Like I can't tell his story for him, and people want to demonize him now. People want to fucking go to church and have whole sermons about him. The same place where they told him he couldn't be who he was his whole life. So it's like, girl, no, because I can't take away the way he wants to express his journey.
Exactly. And especially since he only has one time on this, I think some people lose that. We got one opportunity on this planet and we're able to do whatever the fuck we want. And if anyone else was to do it, I don't think they would be giving them, the same hard time they're giving Lil Nas X. Let this little boy do whatever. I don't want to even say, how old is he now? 21? Is he 21? Mm-hmm. Okay. Young baby, listen, whatever. He got enough time to do whatever the fuck he wants to do with his artistry. I think sometimes they try to hold people in a box and say that they're going to continue to do. No, baby, they can do whatever the fuck they want. You understand?
The Billie Eilish girl was having demon videos.
She was doing what she does, whatever she wants to do. She's demonic. She's doing all of that and living.
I did not like that either. It was, and again, both were well done, but I did not. Bitch, and meanwhile, I just got this in the mail.
No, Laquan, you're not a fan of the devil.
I might be a whole Christian. I don't know.
Girl.
Oh my God. I did not like that Billie Eilish thing when she fell out the sky and was walking like that. That was very crazy and scary.
And she was never getting this much fever.
No, never.
It was not.
Never. They still don't. That bitch getting Grammys and all that. No shade, but
yeah.
Is Lil Nas X gonna get a Grammy next year for this? No, they're gonna give him hell and tell him why he can't get one.
He probably will get a Grammy, and he'll probably will still get it.
We'll see. You know how the Grammys give it. We'll see.
He went to hell himself.
He's not getting a Grammy because that's why the girls blacklisted Nicki.
Nicki, right?
Don't he got 2 Grammys already?
No, he's not getting another one.
He's not getting another one, girl. She's gonna have to fight.
They blacklisted Nicki for floating and bringing the Vatican.
And he's playing with the devil. You think they're gonna give him nothing?
They're not giving him no, but he's getting that number 1.
Oh, but he might get some other awards. You know, MTV be with the shit.
They might shade him and make it a number 2, but
yeah, Billboard and all that. They'll give him his things, but
they might shade him and give him a number 2 and be like, "Oop, that's the devil." But
that's it.
I'm keying. It's time to move on to our last hot topic.
Bitch, we had another one.
I know. One more. So
one more, bro.
This is a video recently surfaced of Donnie McClurkin saying that he's delivered from homosexuality. Yeah, I'm gonna start with Stevie, bitch, sis.
Well, here's the thing.
Okay.
Again, this goes back to Christianity again.
Right.
I think that with Donnie's explanation of why he doesn't want to live in that is because of all the things that he has probably gone through in the church.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? They've probably I don't want to use the term brainwash, but I'm gonna say it. Brainwash Donnie to believe that whatever he's living as far as his truth is incorrect.
Yeah.
And that's just the bottom line. And he thinks that because he's such a spiritual influencer, or he does sermons, he has his own church. My mom watches him every week. He thinks that's gonna like not get him into heaven, or the church people will be against him, and people like us were just like, Donnie, no shade, live your truth, because there's people who go to church who, baby, it's not giving it. And plus, you're an older man. You understand what I'm saying? It's not giving that, Donnie. And some of the girls are just like, Donnie, we waiting for you. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, it's not giving that. Stop worrying about what the church folk are gonna say. You are a pastor to church folks every week. You know what I mean? So it's not like once you say something, they're like, oh, we're not gonna go to Donnie's church anymore. They already believe in you. You've already ministered to these people. You understand? So I stand for Donnie. Listen, baby, I support you, because it's like, baby, I understand, because I wasn't raised in the church, but I have a lot of people around me. My great grandmother was an evangelist, so I understand it. But it's like, baby, you got to push through that truth and live in your truth. Because if you stay there, you talking about you don't want to have, I want to have a wife, and everyone's looking like Donnie. No, we know what you're living. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, it's time to live in that truth.
There's so many things that I can say about this video. For me, I'm just going to say that it just made me very sad, you know?
Very sad.
And I really, I don't really like to speak on religion because, bitch, it's no fucking shade. I say what I want out of my mouth, and I've received backlash for speaking about certain groups on this podcast. But it just really, really is sad. If your God is telling you, whoever you pray to, and there is a rule, or the God is saying that you can't really love who you truly love, then that's problematic for me, and it just really, really, really sucks. He has admitted to liking or, having relations with both men and women, and like Stevie said, it seems as though he does not really get into the boys because he's a Christian, and then it's like you can't have both, you know, and I disagree with that, you know.
Right.
I don't necessarily consider myself a Christian, but one of the issues that I had when I was going to church was I couldn't completely be myself because the girls was like saying that being gay was wrong or an abomination, you know. I don't believe in that, nor do I subscribe to it, and again, it just ultimately makes me sad just because we all deserve someone to love, you know, but Donnie is definitely going to have to, he's been on a journey, you know, and I really hope that he decides to put himself first, you know? And that's always been my issue with Christianity. It's all about the collective and never the individual. And it's just like, I can't live my life by the rules of the collective, bitch. I'm an individual and so different from everybody that is around me, you know? So yeah.
And then they also use in church like that slogan, like come as you are. So am I able to come as I am? Really? Like, can I really come in here as I want to? Because I come in here, I'm coming in. You know what I mean? And just think about how hard that like, I know we don't like to use the term in the closet, but just think about how suffocating it was in there. And Donnie is a man of a certain age. So could you just imagine that pressure? Like, girl, but no shade, Donnie. Come on out. Come with us. We here
for lack of better words.
No shade. Come on out, Donnie. We here for you. We support it. Look, let go of them. I guess those things that they put in your head. You understand what I'm saying? Again, but he has his own church and stuff. But I'm just like, Donnie, no shade, girl. Come on, like, things are a little different now. I mean, as far as standing in your truth. And it's not like he gonna have people that support him. I know that there were people in church that, I don't know if everyone's gonna support Donnie, we here. You know?
I went on a date last night with this boy who told me that he went to basically conversion camp that was on campus at his college for 2 years when he was in school. And obviously it did not end up like working, or he snapped out of it, but yeah, he grew up like Christian or something, or one of those. And they was like, you know, feeding like the bullshit that we see, like whatever, like I guess the main picture that we see that Christians have on homosexuals or on homosexuality, just, you know, saying it's wrong and saying like you should want to change, because his parents or nobody didn't even he put himself into that class because he knew he had thoughts, and he did not want to be gay anymore, whatever. Yeah, he didn't want to have because of what other people, or because of what his religion or what he grew up with what they were saying. So I definitely get that, and you know, that is like a similar story to Lil Nas X, which apparently, you know, it is. I obviously do not subscribe to that. I did not grow up like into the church or going to the church because my family thought it was boring. But additionally,
not boring.
but additionally, just like growing up being like a queer person, like, yeah, well, we all got ADHD, so we just can't be sitting there listening to all that yelling. And we don't take orders well. So like I don't like being told what to do by a book, by like a man in the sky, or just like whatever it is. And so that's why. And I got my little cross necklace, and looking at devil imagery makes me uncomfortable sometimes.
Yeah.
But I don't want it to be confused that I like am confused why he would make a video like that. I just would not. But I understand why people don't fuck with Christianity. Like that is clear and apparent. I've never identified with it.
And you know what's so funny? If people actually sat and read the Bible, and granted, I ain't trying to get religious, but I'm just, there's nothing in there about homophobia. I think that was something that people like really just put into the mix because of they only know the women and men. Y'all are putting shit in there that ain't even there. And granted, my great grandmother was an evangelist. She told me this herself before she passed. There is nothing in there that says something about homophobia or homosexuality. It has nothing to do with anything. Y'all are trying to build this whole idea of what's not supposed to build. Huh?
It's already built. The narrative is already built.
Yeah, I know, but it's just like, well, with Donnie, I want to put out there that it's really not there, or anyone else who is like thinking like Donnie, it's not there. You understand what I'm saying? So if anyone's telling you that you're going to go to hell because you're gay, don't listen to that shit, because that's not the truth. That's not it.
That's what I want to, so I know y'all probably have saw, this is another video that was circulating with the Donnie video, but there was like another, you know, some C-list pastor or whatever. And he was basically talking about how when he preaches and mentors to queer people, he definitely tells them that they're going to burn in hell, but that shouldn't scare them. That should implore them to change, or like, you know, get them to change. And I just, again, I don't understand
it doesn't make any sense.
The common sense of like, you know, if God has made me in his
made me as I am,
you know,
but I'm gonna burn in hell for him making me this way. That doesn't make any sense.
Right, you know. And so
baby, if the gays are in hell,
girl, if they down there, I bet you they're tearing it up. But I mean,
that's what I'm about to say.
I don't believe that. You understand? If they in there right now, they voguing down, getting their things. But girl. I'm trust and believe. There's no place that we're not going. It's not giving.
I'm just trying to be in a very comfortable place.
Like it's a function.
Girl, I just want to rest in eternity. That's all I want. Okay.
I just want nobody to ever be able to tell me what to do ever.
Right. I'm doing what the fuck I want to do. Period.
So again, I get it.
I think
praying for you, Donnie, or not praying for you, whatever. If it feels more appropriate, you know,
whatever.
Be gay.
I'm praying for Donnie. Okay,
I'm praying for Donnie too.
I'm praying for Donnie.
I'm like one of these people.
So who do y'all pray to? Who are you praying to, or what?
Okay, so here's my thing. I've mentioned this on past episodes. I don't believe in the God that the homophobic Christians have created, but my God who has protected me and all the things that I do, that's who I pray to.
Mm-hmm.
Loves me for who I am and lets me stand in my truth and let me do whatever I want to do. That's the God that I'm praying for. That kept me here and wakes me up every morning. That's the God that I'm praying to. Anyone else that someone else has created that has ill or malice against me living my truth, that ain't the God I'm praying to. I'm praying to the God who protects me and keeps me going. That's the God I'm praying to.
I'm praying to the Orishas, the
Orisas,
the Orishas, the Shangos. That's who I'm praying to.
Period.
No shade.
Period. Okay, I feel it.
I don't know who the other girls are praying to.
Yeah. I'm praying to whoever's keeping me here. Period.
I know who got me busting down the block in the middle of the night when the trade is out and they're feeling it, and I could pump through in my tees. I know the girls is protecting me. I know.
Okay.
Girl.
Look, Aaron, when I could walk
we all done been on that one dark alley block in the middle of the night, and it's just fierce things
and it's dangerous when I
you
get
bust
home.
through.
Yes. That's who I'm praying to. The one who's got me through.
The ancestors who are still here, like those are the girls that I pray for.
My BMG sisters. Look.
Okay.
That's who I'm praying to. My BMG sisters who looking out for me every day. That's who I'm praying to.
The people that them white people pray to.
Okay. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
I got my people in shackles.
Period.
Yeah. This is a hot topic week. Mm-hmm. I'm praying for all of the girls, Saweetie, Donnie, Lil Nas X. You know,
that's y'all praying for Donnie. Miss Thing, she got a church.
She got to pray for herself.
I know.
She got a church.
No. Listen. Because look, see,
right? The girl's so shady. I'm not praying for Donnie.
Don't she got a church?
No, she has her own church, but as we see, her church is not working for her. Do you hear what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's not working for her.
Yeah,
she's living in a space where she's been brainwashed, and she thinks that this is the way to go. It's not working for her.
It's not.
So I'm praying to who I've been praying to myself. I'm praying to that person for Donnie, because hopefully
I don't want to overtalk the Donnie thing, but I think about just the girls that I'm close with that are deep in the church, and no shade. Even when I met my boyfriend, we had to have a conversation because he has huge roles in the church, and I think oftentimes as gay people, we pay like a lot of things that happen in the church just because we grew up in the church and we have all of these, like, you know, these long-standing connections. And I kind of understand a little bit, you know. It's, you know, when you are living in your truth, a lot of times it requires you to separate yourself from people that have been loving you and, you know, whatever for years and years, you know, and it is a very lonely life. So again, I go back to you just being sad and almost like shortchanging ourselves just to receive the little bit of love that we get, you know. It's a little bit of a comfort, but I just, again, I just challenge him to just live outside of that and just really, really stand in his truth. So he's not really like shackled by that, so to speak. So yeah.
This remind me of I Can't Date Jesus. I'm halfway through her.
That's a really great book. It's also hilarious.
Yeah, I'm halfway through it, and his journey with religion in itself is given very much this whole conversation.
Exactly.
We've had conversations up here in the past about just our connection to spirituality and how it has affected us just being Black and queer. And it's been a tough journey for us, and I think it is for a lot of gay men. And I think we are still dealing with some trauma that we may have experienced 10, 15, 20 years ago,
Right.
And to this day, bitch, I don't really step inside the church, girl, because I don't care what church I step in. Everybody getting hands, and that's just based off of my experiences that I experienced in church. So and that's why I can kind of relate to Lil Nas, and I can kind of relate to Donnie a little bit, which two gay men on two totally in different ends of the spectrum,
totally different things,
but they share a very like common story, so to speak. So yeah.
All right, so we're gonna pray for Donnie too.
Yeah.
Y'all
Thank you, Aaron.
Y'all convinced me.
And bitch, when I now a couple months now, when I ask y'all, what have I changed y'all's opinion on? It's giving
Aaron
Donnie.
is praying for Donnie still.
I'm gonna be like, play the footage back. No shade. I don't remember that.
I'm so
be like, I don't know what you're talking about, girl.
Okay. But no, Stevie, you can take it away.
Okay, so wait a minute. Are we doing the new segment? Okay, we're gonna do the new segment. I hope the girls are ready. I hope the girls are ready. So last week we spoke about the I brought up the segment of I don't know who needs to hear this, but so before we get to Jam of the Week, we're going to do this little segment because there's a lot of things that go on social media that I don't know if the girls need to hear, but we're going to give them some tea. So I'm going to go around and start with Malik.
Oh, no.
You are you not ready?
Maybe.
I mean, it could be anything. This is the beginning segment. We're going to work it through, So yeah, it could be anything.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but bitch, swipe that motherfucking card. Because it's my birthday, bitch. It's been about self-care. Like, I know I've been talking about, money issues and just trying to budget and stuff, but girl, sometimes you just got to treat yourself, girl, and it's just, bitch, swipe that card, girl. You're going to get paid 2 weeks from now.
I testify. I stand in that, bitch. Yeah.
No shade. And so it's been a weekend of just shopping and eating out, and it's been fabulous. So
I love you.
I'm calming down on Monday.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay. Laquan, go ahead. Which one you got, boo?
I like this segment, by the way.
Thanks. Look.
Bitch, I'm about to swipe my motherfucking card. Are you
done? Bitch, I swiped it yesterday for a Telfar bag, bitch. I sure did.
Yes.
Bitch, I've been security drop.
I love it.
Swiping mine, and I've been saving mine too, bitch. Bitch, been patting that savings account and the business account and the credit.
Period.
She is spaving.
I don't know if this is contradictory to yours, but I don't know. I don't know who need to hear this, but raise the rate. Bitch. Ask for what you want. If you ain't getting enough, ask for more, because somebody gonna teach you, and you're worth it.
Laquan said the price of pussy keep going up.
Okay.
What's up, strawberry? The price of pussy keep going up.
It's bitch. I got chocolate covered strawberries in the fridge just waiting for me because I'm rich now.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. She said I got a couple extra dollars.
She said not the regular strawberries, the organic ones dipped in chocolate, bitch.
Okay.
Chocolate.
We love that.
With the white chocolate drizzle too.
I love it.
I'm living. Okay, Aaron, what's your tea, boo?
I don't know who needs to hear this, but stop telling the girls what to do with their coins.
This is a money thing.
And this is contradictory to both of y'all.
To both of us.
I started this shit up, didn't I?
Because my thing is, y'all see people having fun, spending money. I see y'all telling the girls how to spend their stimmy. I see y'all telling the girls how, bitch. And I'm gonna tell y'all, swipe your card. It's promoting self-love. It's giving yourself grace. But stop clocking the girls' coins. It don't got nothing to do with you if they spent their stimmy on the Lil Nas sneakers or if they put it towards their rent. Because the stimmy is supposed to stimulate.
Yeah.
And I still didn't get mine, but
I didn't get mine neither.
Me either.
Me either. Okay, I don't know who needs to hear this. I think I'm gonna connect it with the episode. Living your truth, baby.
Yeah.
You got one time around this damn this thing called life. And don't let anyone tell you what you can and cannot do.
That's the main thing, bitch.
Yeah, don't let anybody tell you what you can and cannot do, because you can do whatever the fuck you want to. And just those words exact, like, you can do whatever you want to. If today or tomorrow you feel like you want to jump out of a motherfucking plane, bitch, jump. Just make sure everything is secure. But jump out that plane. You know what I mean? Do whatever you want. You want to go to fucking Spain. You want to do anything with yourself. You can do that. So
yeah. Spain in the summertime though, bitch.
Yeah, make sure. Get up in Spain. Go around and get your thing. So yeah. That was a cute little segment, wasn't it?
I love it.
It was swipe that motherfucking card for me, bitch. No
bitch,
shade.
it's all about the swiping of the cards, bitch. No shade. It's all about swiping the card. Okay. Okay, so I guess we can go to the jam of the week now. Oh, we're back.
Yes.
Jam of the week time. Again, I've been noticing that I've been doing the same type of order, so I'm gonna switch it up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump to Malik. Malik, what's your jam of the week? Because Aaron got jam of the week twice in a week. 2 weeks.
I feel so bad because Laquan just trashed Chris Brown, and I.
I knew, but when I said it, I knew that she was a Chris Brown stan, and I was like, after I said it, I was like, well,
I'm so sorry, but no, my jam of the week is Chris Brown's "Sing Like Me." Had a whole moment to that song on the way here to recording. So yeah, Chris Brown, "Sing Like Me."
Okay. Laquan, what's your jam of the week?
It's between two.
Here she go.
Right. Oh my god. Eeny, miny, miny. I'm gonna give it to Joey. The song title is Joey and it's by Concrete Blonde. Just a great song. Just a beautiful fucking song. Yeah.
Aaron, what's your jam of the week?
My jam of the week is Montero, but
yeah.
Montero by Montero, aka Lil Nas X.
I'm keying.
No shit. When I heard the snippet of the song, I was like, "This is not gonna be a bop." I was like, I think the Old Town Road. I thought it was gonna be his last. I thought it was gonna be his last Q bop, but
this thing is I hit.
Yeah, Montero's a bop. No shade.
Okay.
I live.
So I don't know if I've made this a jam of the week before, but again, I'm always doing it for the indie artists.
Yes.
On my last indie artist show, I had an artist named LaRon open up the show, and he has a single called Lockdown that he created once COVID first started, and it's featuring Asha J. By the way, they shook the fucking indie artist spotlight up because they had a whole sound stage, performers, dancers, everything. It's a cute little summer vibe. I believe we're getting back to summertime, and I think the girls should really get into it because it's really, really cute. Shout out to LaRon. Shout out to all the artists that perform for Indie Artist Spotlight, and all the artists that are to come. Jam of the week, LaRon featuring Asha J. Lockdown.
That shit was a bop.
It was.
I love it. I love it. Any last thoughts before we say our goodbyes?
We're still praying for you, Donnie.
Right.
We're praying for you, Donnie. Lil Nas
You are
X.
Girl Donnie, and I hope you listen to this
Nas
episode.
X, bitch. Keep doing your thing, bitch. No shade. I'm living. Shout out to Lil Nas X.
Do something this week that's gonna fill you up. Pause.
Period.
I mean, if you need to get filled up, then get filled up.
Crank that gay.
Okay? But do something that fills you up this week, that brings you joy. Go get you a new bouquet of flowers.
I feel like get filled up.
Make that purchase that you was waiting for. You have in your cart.
Wipe that motherfucking card.
There you go.
Use that PTO.
Yeah.
Use that sick time. Use that COVID leave benefit. Drain these companies and fuck that job.
So wait, to wrap that all up, he was saying, get your things.
I fucking love it.
I'm praying for everybody. I'm praying to whoever I need to pray to per each
all right.
person. Because
all right.
For each person, you know what I mean?
Ain't Easter coming up?
Easter's on Sunday. Happy Easter.
Yeah.
Don't care about that, but bitch, I'll be working on that day. Bitch,
No shade.
And I'm taking a pole dancing class that day, actually.
So you get on your Lil Nas X. The nerve.
The girls say
you better tag FKA Twigs in your video.
Tag her ass in the video.
Bitch, it was shot for shot though. But bitch, Lil Nas X, FKA, I love both of y'all. I love what you guys are both doing. So
yeah.
You know, a little graceful about some things and whatever, you know, it just God bless. God bless everyone. I'm rooting for you all.
I love it. So listeners, we thank you so much. Be sure to check out our YouTube page. We have the full visual episodes uploaded there.
Don't look at the porno because I look crazy.
No, everybody looks, you know. It's no shade, bitch. We ain't at TV status yet, so it's given, girl. The girls got to show up where they at. But, you know,
we need something to look back at and like he be like, remember?
Yeah, keep it in the archive, bitch. I'm gonna go back like, girl, we're not giving that no more.
And you know, once we have hair, once we have hair, makeup, and you know, clothes and stuff, we'll just be sitting. You know.
I mean,
but yeah, thank you.
I feel like I'm sitting too. I just a bad life.
Yeah, right. I'm sitting without no shade.
Right.
This bitch.
I'm sitting without.
I love it.
But no, we love y'all, and we'll see y'all next Friday. Bye, babies.
I don't know if you can take it. No, you wanna see me naked. I wanna be a baby. Spinning in this bed just like you can relate it. Like a wristlet on the brown. When I get like this, I can't be around you. Till it's a turn down a notch. Cause I can do the things that I'm gon' do. Wow, thoughts. Wow. When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts. Wow. Wait.